Hi guys, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am doing another tier ranking video. This time I'm ranking book couples that I read this year. So if you haven't seen the one that I did like a month ago, I think, go watch that because I tier ranked the book boyfriends that I've read this year. So we're bringing them back, but this time we're bringing them back with the girlfriend. And we're gonna rank them as a couple. Maybe I really disliked the guy, but maybe they're a good couple. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. So I'm going to put the tier ranking on the screen. So I have 5 like placements where these couples could go. So at the very top, I have Together in Every Single Lifetime. This couple is meant to be their soulmates. In every universe, they are together. And that's that. Next one is They Live in a Happy, Quiet Life, Married and Happy. Simple as that. They're happy, married, living a quiet, normal life. Nothing crazy going on there. Right in the middle, I have Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. So like they have arguments a bit too much, but at the end of the day, they come together and deal with it, but in like 2 days, they'll have another one. Next one is Divorced After Years of Marriage Counseling. So this couple literally argued every day, went to counseling, and finally divorced. That's that. And then the last one is Broke Up Directly After the Book Ended. Self-explanatory. They had a happily ever after in the book, and then as soon as you close the book, that's it. They're done. 2 things. I got these like topic titles from Sarah Caroli. She's another booktuber that I watch, and I literally got every single topic name from her. So yeah, if you watch her and they sound familiar, I got them from her. And then also, I want to say, I know that after every book, there's usually an epilogue, and the couple is so happy, and there's a happily ever after. They're married, whatever. We're gonna pretend that doesn't exist, because as a girl, and as Emma, myself, I love to have my own opinion on things I don't need to have an opinion on. That's what we're doing today. Having an opinion on something I shouldn't even have an opinion on. Well, I guess I should, but like, no one cares. I'm saying it because why not? That's what's happening, and that's what we're gonna do. So, we're gonna start. I have these couples in the order I read them, so I'm gonna pull up the books I read, and so we know which couples from which book, and I'll tell you guys and everything. So, first couple, we have Emma and Sam. This couple is from One True Loves. So if you don't know what happened in this book is kind of a love triangle, I would say so. Her dead husband basically comes back to life. He never died, but like he comes back. She has to deal with him and her current fiance, Sam, and obviously well, I don't think it's a spoiler. You know what? I'm just not gonna speak. Sam is her current fiance, and so that's who we are tier ranking. I'm gonna say Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. Because, I don't know. I actually, let me tell you guys, so if you don't know, I gave this book 5 stars. I loved this book when I read it. And recently, I was watching the movie, because I didn't know there was a movie until recently. And I actually was hating it. I didn't even finish it. I don't know how it ends, how the movie ends. I hated the movie, and so it made me start rethinking the book and if I really liked the book. Because in the movie, she was just very problematic. Oh, I did end up finishing the movie. Well, it wasn't that memorable, whatever. But I think Sam, at least in the movie, had a bit of an attitude to him. Too much sass for me. I feel like things would be a little rocky for them, but they would stay together. That's what I think. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Next, I don't know why some of these are cut off. I really don't know why some of these are cut off. But I'm gonna say the name for you guys. So, next one is Layla and Leeds. This is from the book Layla. In this book, she was basically like a ghost writing to him, I think. Something like that. It was this whole story. It was actually really interesting. I gave that book 4.5 stars. But the couple, there's nothing really wrong with the couple, to be honest. I'm gonna say they live in a happy, quiet life, married and happy. That's where they're gonna sit. Because they didn't really, I mean, I guess, I don't even remember them getting into like an argument or anything. There was too much going on in the book for them to get into an argument. But I feel like they wouldn't get in an argument. I feel like they would just live quiet, married life. So that's where they're going. Next is Poppy and Rune. They are from Thousand Boy Kisses. This book is young adult, super cute. I gave it 3.5. Wasn't like my favorite, but it was still a very cute book. I'm gonna say I want to put them in one of the top ones. Either they live quiet married life or they are together in every single lifetime. You know what? Even though I didn't love the book, I'm putting them in together in every single lifetime because I just have to. If you've read the book, you know why they have to go there. Like, I feel like they are meant for each other. They found their way back to each other after a long time, I'm pretty sure. I read this book such a long time ago. I think they should be together in every single lifetime. He was so sweet to her. Yeah, that's just my thoughts. Next is Quinn and Graham from All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. If you saw my other tier ranking video, you guys know that I said I loved Graham, but I hated Quinn because she just bothered me so much. And I just feel like they don't deserve to be at the top. Graham, I love him. He shouldn't be with her. I think he deserves better. Which I know, I probably sound so mean saying that, like knowing like the plot of the book. But like, I don't know. I just didn't like Quinn, and that's where I'm gonna stop talking. And I'm putting them in the middle. Things are rocky, but they're still together. I think, actually, I don't know. Maybe they should go in divorced. Actually, no. Okay, we're gonna put them in Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. But they're on like the very verge of divorce, but they're never gonna do it. That's where they're gonna stand. Yeah, moving on. Emily and Nick. They are from The Do-Over. I actually did not remember her name was Emily. When I was searching up the characters' names, I thought the internet was wrong because I was like, I don't remember her name being Emily. But I guess it is. So I think, I don't know, because this book was also a young adult book, I'm pretty sure. And their vibe was like very like YOLO, fun. Like it was just lighthearted. Now would they stick together through like marriage? I'm trying to really think. I'm trying to really do this right. I'm gonna say they live a happy, quiet life. Because there was nothing really wrong with the couple. The only reason I was like contemplating putting them like in one of the bottom ones is because like the difference between them and Poppy and Rune is because the way Poppy and Rune were each other is like they were like soulmates with each other. Like that's how I felt reading them. But with Emily and Nick, it's like they were like a fun, lighthearted couple. So it's like, would that last all the way to marriage is the question. But I'm not even gonna think about it too much. I'm gonna put them in a quiet, happy married life. Next couple is Liz and Wes. They are from Better Than the Movies. This one's pretty easy. Well, okay. No, this one's pretty easy to me. I'm putting them in They Live in a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. This book was like enemies to lovers, like enemies to lovers. The reason why I say enemies to lovers is because it's true with like Destiny says. Destiny's like a YouTuber, and she's talked about how in romance books, you guys aren't really enemies. Enemies is crazy. Enemies is like if you're trying to kill my family. You know what I mean? You just like dislike each other. So that's basically what it was. Enemies to lovers. Yeah. And they lived like in the same neighborhood. Like something like, yeah. They lived in the same neighborhood and they just didn't like each other until Wes finally admitted that he actually did like her. So I think that book was actually so cute. I'm gonna put them right there. Happy, quiet, married life. I'm thinking about putting them at the top, but I think the top needs to be reserved for like absolute soulmates. So yeah. Next is Camila and Cal. I'm putting them in They Live a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. I would put them at the top because I did absolutely love them, but I feel like they're not like soulmates, and they're gonna be together in every lifetime type couple. But they definitely are a very cute couple that I'm putting them in a good place. There's nothing wrong with them. That's where they're gonna go. If you don't know where they're from Final Offer, which is the last book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. Next couple is Tara and Trevor. I'm pretty sure this is from, where's this from? Oh, you see, I don't even remember these characters. This is from X's and O's. I'm gonna say they broke up directly after the end of the book. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Basically, this whole book is this girl going through a list of her exes to find a second chance romance because that's like her favorite book trope. So she wants to find a second chance. That's basically what the whole thing's about. And then the guy, which is her roommate, is helping her. And then they end up getting together, obviously. I think as soon as one of her exes or someone from her past comes to get her, she's like, oh my god, second chance romance, I'm gonna get with him and leave you. I just think that's what she would do. Like, she was like so invested in like having a second chance romance that I just think that's what she would do. That's where they're going. Then we have Kenna and Ledger. This one is really hard. This one is really hard. I'm gonna start crying. They are from Reminders of Him, and if you don't know, I give that book 5 stars. I loved that book so much. It holds such a special place in my heart. I don't know. I really want to put them at the top, but I feel like I can't do that because of who she was with before Ledger. You know, if you've read the book. I just don't want to spoil it for anyone. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, I can't tell you guys, but like I don't want to tell you guys, like I don't want to spoil it for anyone that's gonna read it, but I think I just have to put them at the top. I have to. I think they are meant to be soulmates. Like, they were meant to come together at the end of the day. No matter how hard it was for them to get together, they're gonna be together in every single lifetime. And that's why they're going all the way to the top, because I love them. Florence and, who is this? Hold on. Florence and Ben. Okay, this is from the Dead Romantics. I don't even remember the end of this book. Like, is he not a ghost anymore? Like, I'm gonna say they broke up right after the end of the book. This man was a ghost, was he not? Or was he real at the end of the book? Like, I don't remember. I wasn't rooting hardcore for this couple when I was reading the book. I didn't like the book, so maybe that's why. I don't know. But yeah, I think they broke up directly after the book. I honestly have no explanation. I just don't remember this book, so they're gonna go at the bottom. Sorry. A lot of people actually like that book. I don't know what happened with me when I read it, but I just didn't like it. Yeah, and her other book, The 7-Year Slip, is getting really popular. And I don't know if I want to read it because it's the same author, and I don't know if it was the author that made me didn't like the book, so I don't know what to do. But anyway, that's besides the topic of this video, so we're gonna go to the next one, which is Naomi and Nicholas. This is from You Deserve Each Other. I'm putting divorced after years of marriage counseling, and this is actually a perfect spot for them because basically the point of this book is they are married and they're getting sick of each other, and none of them want to break off the marriage, so they're doing things to get the other one annoyed so maybe they could break it off, but they're just doing things back and forth, and then they don't know how to fix it. I don't remember how they end up coming back together, but they do, and then they're like happily ever after. But I honestly think they would divorce. They would keep going to marriage counseling because they end up getting tired of each other again, and they would just get divorced. I think that's where they would stand. I just will never understand why they were grown adults and we're trying to do like if your goal is to get the other person to end it with you, go like cheat or something. Like, I don't know, that sounds terrible. I would never. It's either just straight out tell them like, that's it, we're done, like I don't want to be with you, or I don't know, go do something crazy. But what they would do is just like pile up on the dishes and be like, oh, that's gonna get them. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't for me, so that's where they're going. Next is Bree and Archer. This couple is from Archer's Voice, and I'm putting them at the top automatically. Together in every single lifetime. They are soulmates, meant to be. Bree was meant to find Archer when she came into his town, and he was just like everyone just thought he was so weird, and then when she comes, she was like so interested in him, and he was like, why is this girl interested in me? Like, no one's ever interested in me. It was just such a beautiful story, and they deserve everything and anything, and they're gonna stay together forever in every single universe. Next is Travis and Haven. I think that's how you say your name, I don't know. This is a couple from the book Travis, which is the book that's right after Archer's Voice. It's Archer's cousin, something like that. So that's Travis's book. Is basically like his character development type book. He becomes like a better person and all of this. Him and Haven were actually really cute. I feel like she changed him. Like, she made him a better person, and I think they deserve to be and they live a happy, quiet, married life because they were actually really cute and I really liked them. So that's where they're gonna go. Next is Ava and Alex from Twisted Love, and I think they would go in divorce after years of marriage counseling. Or I don't know, actually. I think I'm gonna put things are rocky, but they're still together. Because I feel like he'd refuse to divorce her. Like, I feel like both of them would just refuse to divorce each other. They'd be like, no, we're never breaking up. So like, I feel like they would go to marriage counseling and it would be very rocky, but they would stay together until they die, even though they shouldn't be together. But yeah, that's my thoughts on them. Next, I just have to take a deep breath. Next is BJ and Magnolia. Guys, This is a couple from Magnolia Parks, my favorite book ever. I'm gonna get yelled at by all my book friends that they shouldn't deserve this spot, but I'm gonna put them in the spot. Together in every single lifetime. I don't care what anyone says, they deserve to be together. They are soulmates. They have gone through so much together. They deserve to be together. I don't care. I really don't care. They are soulmates and they need to live together. Wait, hold on. I'm saying this wrong. They need to live together to breathe. And that's that. And we're moving on before I get yelled at even more. Next is Naomi and Knox. I'm gonna say they live in a happy, quiet, married life. They are from Things We Never Got Over, the Knock 'Em Out series. They are so cute. I love them together. I loved the book. I think they're living a great life. That's that for them. Next is Daisy and Christian from Daisy Hates. Another one of my favorite books. Even though I love them so much, I truly love them so much, I'm not gonna put them all the way at the top because they don't give me soulmate every lifetime vibes. Like Christian, if you watched my other 2 ranking video, I ranked Christian all the way at the top. I absolutely love Christian. Not that I dislike this couple. I love this couple so much. I'm not gonna put them all the way at the top because I just didn't like get that vibe feeling from them. But I am putting them right in. They live a happy, quiet, married life. Not really quiet because their life is very chaotic. Or I don't know. I'm not gonna put them in Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. I think they would stay together. Here's the thing. We're in the middle of the series. The series isn't done yet. So that's where it gets tricky here because right now I would put them in Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. But if the book ends great, they're moving up. I know they're gonna move up because I love them. But next is Reese and Bridget. This is from Twisted Games. I'm gonna put them in They Live a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. Loved them. I haven't finished the series yet. I have to finish the 2 last books, but I loved them. Definitely loved them more than Ava and Alex, obviously. But yeah, I think Reese is perfect for Bridget. I don't think they're really like soulmates, like every single lifetime top tier couple, but they are a cute couple, so they're going there. Next is Fern and Will. They are from Mimi at the Lake. Very random couple. I'm gonna put them and broke up directly after the end of the book. They just weren't a memorable couple to me. They weren't like, oh my god, I love this couple so much, I want what they have. I don't know. I think they deserve to be at the bottom. Not in a bad way. They just don't deserve to be at the top. And that's that. January and Gus from Beach Read. I'm putting them, I don't know if to put them all the way at the top or not. I'm gonna put them, They Live a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. Actually, I don't know what I no, I'm gonna put them at the top. Together in every single lifetime. They are perfect for each other, meant to be. Their humor is the exact same. They went to college together, came back together after years of not seeing each other, were enemies, then like friends, and then to lovers, and they're just meant to be, and they were perfect for each other. So all the way at the top is where they go. Next is Whit and Meredith. This is the couple from The Summer Broken Rules. Loved that book, gave it 5 stars. I'm gonna put them, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they wouldn't even live a happy, quiet, married life. I'm gonna say Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. They both wanted to do like different things with their life at the end of the book. I feel like at the end of the day, they would still come together, go to the vineyard with the family, play assassin, and it would just be so much fun. And that's what would bring them together. I think that's where I'm gonna put them. Even though I loved that book, I literally loved that book so much. But next is Noah and Maya from Throttled. I'm gonna put Things Are Rocky, but they're still together. I loved the whole F1 racing thing, but I feel like just the couple didn't really like grab my attention. I don't know. I liked them together, but I feel like they're not like just the perfect couple. They just don't deserve to be up there with the other couples, you know, but not in a bad way. I think they would just go right in the middle. I don't think they would not be together, but they wouldn't be like amazing top tier couple. That makes any sense. Next is Rhett and Summer. I love them so much. They are going in They Live a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. This couple is from Flawless, which is the Chestnut Springs like cowboy series. I loved them. I love them together, and I can't wait to finish the rest of the series to love all the other couples, because I know there's like favorites and everyone has like their different favorites, so we'll see. The lighting has gotten so dark because I like opened my window, but it's getting darker in here. I don't know, hopefully that made it like better. Next couple is Noah and Amelia. This is a couple from When in Rome. I'm gonna say they live a happy, quiet, married life. They were so cute. I love them so much. The book, so cute. Small town romance. I love small town romance books. And they were just meant to be. Like, he tried to deny so bad that he didn't want a relationship, that he didn't want her, and he just couldn't resist, and he had to get with her. Despite the fact that she's a pop star and has to like tour, he was like, no, I need her. Took the risk, even after his past, and they're just meant to be. Next is Tag and Lily. They are from What Happens After Midnight. This is another young adult romance book. I'm gonna say they broke up directly after the book ended. This is Second Chance Romance. I had a reading vlog on this book. It's the, what is it? It's the last video I just posted. Instagram followers chose what book I read. I didn't like it. Sorry. I don't know, I said in that video I wasn't interested in their romance, and I just didn't care if they were gonna end up together or not. Obviously they do, but like I just didn't care for it. I wasn't like looking forward to it. So I think they just broke up directly after the book. That's where I'm gonna put them. Next is Jamie and Pippa. This couple is from Behind the Net. It's a hockey romance. Not really a second chance. They knew each other in high school, and then she has to be like his manager for hockey. So it's like that, forced proximity. I'm gonna put them in They Live a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. They were such a cute couple. I love them together. They really like balanced out, and what I loved most is that she thought he didn't like her, and then every time you go to his point of view, he's like, oh my god, I need to be with her and need to look at her at all times. And it's so cute because it's like, no, she thinks that he doesn't even remember her, and then she's like, this guy doesn't remember me and he hates me, when he remembered her as soon as she opened the door, and he was obsessed with her. And he had the biggest crush on her in high school when he was a hockey player and she was like in the band. Like, that is so cute. And I think they were just meant to find each other again. They're so cute. Yeah, that's where they're gonna go. Next couple is Harriet and Wynn. They are from Happy Place. And I'm gonna put them, this one's hard because they were engaged and it's like fake engagement, so they have to pretend like they're still together, and then they end up like coming back together. I'm gonna say things are rocky, but they're still together. That one might be a little bit like, some people might not agree with that. I did love the book. That doesn't take away from me loving the book. I loved the book so much, but I feel like the couple wasn't my favorite. I loved Wynn and I loved Harriet. I loved them as individuals. It was just them together. I don't know. They weren't like my favorite couple. So I'm gonna put them right in the middle. Next is Lauren and Ryan. This is from After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Loved the book. I literally loved that book. And basically this book is about, they're in a marriage that's not going well, and they take a year apart from each other, come back together, and everything's like good. I'm gonna say together in every lifetime. And that might be crazy because I have not even talked to you guys about this book. I'm gonna talk about it more in the wrap-up video for this month whenever that comes out, so you guys will understand my feelings towards this book. This couple, they went through so much. They tried to hold out for so long in their marriage, and then they're like, no, okay, we can't. And they're like, best thing is we're taking a year off and seeing how that goes. And you follow her, mostly her, not really him, going through the year without like each other and just being by herself, and then they come back together, and it's like, it's just like how they were in college, which is when they met. And I just think for them to go a year apart, no contact at all, and it still come back better than ever, I think they were just meant to be, and they were so amazing, and that's why they deserve to be at the top. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to talk about that book in the wrap up, so stay tuned for that. And the last couple is Annie and Will. I'm putting them in They Live a Happy, Quiet, Married Life. I just read that book. Practice makes perfect. It's in the last video I did that was also in the reading vlog. I loved that book so much. I thought they were so cute. I think Will was so cute with her. It's basically like Grumpy Sunshine. Obviously she's sunshine, he's grumpy. No one sees the side of him that she sees, and that's what I love so much. Yeah, I'm gonna put them there. If you want to know more thoughts on them and that book and the couple, go watch that video. But yeah, that is me tier ranking all the book couples that I've read this year. If you want to see me tier rank all the book couples I've ever read, excluding the ones from this year. Let me know, because that'll probably be really fun too. I just would have to like remember the couples because I don't really remember them, but let me know if you want to see that. But that is what my tier ranking looks like. A lot of people probably won't agree with it, but it's okay. That is where I'm going to end this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that you know when I post my next video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!